Welcome back, dear students. Let's continue journey of the Magi, birth or death. So see, here the speaker means one of the Magi, who is the narrator of this poem, is in a kind of a confusion whether they just traveled or went on such a long journey for birth or death. What was it? And further, he himself says, there was a birth, certainly birth of Jesus Christ, and with the birth of Jesus Christ, birth of Christianity, birth of new religion, birth of new belief, birth of new understanding, and birth of new hope. We had evidence proof, and no doubt. And he says that yes, we have evidence that there was birth of Jesus Christ, and with him, birth of a new religion, birth of new hope, new belief. Really, it was their personal experience of these Magi. They underwent complete transformation of their heart, their head, their belief, their understanding. They gave up their old belief, old faith, and conformed to their new faith in new religion, that is Christianity. And that was somehow no doubt at all painful, but it ended up in yielding good result, positive result. He says, we had evidence and no doubt. I had seen birth and death, birth of baby Jesus Christ, birth of new religion, birth of new faith and belief, and death of old faith, old belief, and that religion they had or they belonged to before conforming to this Christianity, and death, but had thought they were different. This birth was. So he says, fine. And but had thought they were different. No doubt at all they were different. This birth was different. Hard and bitter, agony for us like death. So yes, there was birth of Jesus Christ, birth of new religion. Just they conformed to Christianity. They had new belief, new faith, and the death of their old faith and old belief. But it was painful like death. Why? Because they had to undergo a lot of sufferings, lots of problems and difficulties on their way to the birth of Jesus Christ. And that's why he says that hard and bitter agony, pain for us like death. So just as death gives us pain, suffering, in the same manner, their journey from their comfortable place to the place where Christ was born was full of complications and problems, but ultimately they got a new faith and new belief. Our death, we return to our places, these kingdoms, and after witnessing the birth of Jesus Christ, baby Christ, and gifting him something as the gift that is given to a newly born one, These Magi went back to their respective kingdoms, but couldn't feel easy, couldn't feel comfortable. Why? Because they had undergone a complete change of heart and head, belief, their mindsets, and faith, and that's why they couldn't feel comfortable after getting back to their respective kingdoms. See what he says. But no longer at ease, but they did not feel comfortable at all. Here means in their kingdoms, in the old dispensation, old order, with an alien people, and those people who were their people, who were their relatives, who were their friends, who were their citizens, now became alien for them. Why? Because their method of thinking was different. Their belief and faith different. Why? Because now they did not hold that faith and belief they had hailed earlier. So now, after witnessing the birth of Jesus Christ, when these Magi went back to their respective kingdoms, they feel absolutely uncomfortable. They feel stranger like. It seems to them they are strangers among their people, among their family members, and among their citizens. Why? Because these Magi were absolutely the different version of people. And that's why they felt absolutely uncomfortable with their own people. With an alien people clutching their gods, old gods, I should be glad of another death. So, since this this Magus, my bad, just felt absolutely uncomfortable with his own family members and his own citizens. Why? Because his family members and his citizens still stuck to their old beliefs, old faith, and he absolutely a new faith and new belief. So he failed to cope with his family members, his men, and that's why now he wanted to die. He was ready for the death. Why? Because he was not comfortable with the old, with the people, with old belief and faith. So hope these last lines of the poem must be clear to you. Provided that you have some complication, dear students, do let me know. That's it in this video.